Hi guys, this is Carly here. Today I am going to tell you a list of 10 things that you should know when you move into residence, university dorms, whatever you call it. Number 1, earplugs. You need them, you want them, have them. Beyond popular belief for what you've been told or what you think, res is rather loud and you will need them to study, to sleep, to have a quiet night. You need all of these things because if you don't have earplugs, you're not going to get any sleep. You're not going to be able to study in res and you're not going to be able to do any of these things. Residence is loud. You need them. Number 2, cleaning. You need to clean. You need to clean your area and you need to clean up after you cook, clean up your space that you get assigned to clean because there's cleaning inspections and whatnot. Number 3, names. Put your names on everything that is not in your room. Put your names in anything that's in a freezer or the fridge or in a cupboard. Put your names on it, otherwise things could go missing. And it's not really anybody's fault because they might think it's theirs, they might have put it on the wrong shelf, whatever. 4, food. Your food, make sure that you don't make anything too pungent, to anyone's allergic to, anything that will leave a smell for a really long time because you don't want any of that to stay in res. Your roommates won't be happy and a lot of people won't be happy on your floor with you. Number 5, make sure you know your resident assistants or dorm assistant or the person that you contact for help. If you need something fixed, if something's not going right within your dorm, any of that stuff, if somebody's being too loud, you contact them and they'll contact or help you in some way possible. Know the number, memorize it, know it. Number 6, parties. Sure, you think that parties are such a big thing in residence or dorms or whatever, but in reality, they can leave you with not that great of a time. You might be left with a fine, or you might not be able to take alcohol very well, and you might end up with even worse situation. So please, if you go to a party, please be careful and make sure that you get make sure you're with somebody you trust, please. 7, fines. You can get fines for a lot of things in res. You have to make sure that you know your residence handbook or dorm handbook backwards and forwards. It might be different for different universities or different colleges, but you need to know these things. If you don't know these things, then it might be troublesome. You might get fines. Fines for my residents can go up to $200. So please know it. It'll help you in the long run. Laundry. Make sure you do your laundry. Nobody likes, you might not be able to tell, but your laundry does stink and it will stink up your rooms and it'll just be a terrible time for everybody involved. 9, homework. You're in residence, I realize, roommates, all that stuff. You might not be able to do your homework in residence. I advise you find yourself a corner of the university somewhere that you can do your homework, otherwise things might not go so well school-wise, and that's the reason why you're at school, is to do homework, is to get a degree and to move on in life, not to have a whole bunch of fun and fail all your classes. So please find yourself somewhere quiet and calm to do your homework. 10, roommates. You might end up with good roommates, you might end up with bad roommates, you might end up with roommates you never want to see again, or you might end up with roommates you're best friends with for the rest of your life. A lot of things can happen with roommates, and your resident assistant, your RA, if anything happens with your roommates that you can't deal with just talking to them, please go talk to your RA, your college assistant, or whatever it might be, dorm assistant, and please just try to be nice to your roommates, because in the end, they're probably not bad people. They're just trying to deal with stuff the same way you are. So please be nice to your roommates. It'll help you tenfold in the long run. Alright guys, so that's my 10 things, 2 of these, 10 things that will help you get through your first semester, first year in residence or dorms or whatever. I hope it helps you, because I wish I had this list in the long